evening. I trust you had a lovely day. Time for Fashion Watch. My name is Lillian Mooley, and let's introduce the Fashion Watch panel to you, starting with Ian Mbogo, our resident panelist. He is a thespian. He has a keen eye, and he's been our resident panelist since the show started. He is a thespian and, of course, the celebrated Tasker Project fame judge. Also with us tonight is Carol Lodero. She is a celebrated award-winning fashion journalist, and she is our resident panelist on the Fashion Watch. On the Fashion Watch tonight as well is Robert Burale. He is a motivational speaker and an image consultant, also celebrating his birthday. He's turning 150. Happy birthday, Bob. And, of course, Annabelle Onyango, celebrated fashion stylist, with us here tonight as well. So what was happening this week? We want to start with Lupita Nyong'o at the Cannes Film Festival. And, of course, Lupita never goes wrong. And this time she was ahead. She was a head turner as well. She did quite well, according, of course, to fashion critics. I want to start with you, Annabelle, on your thoughts. Her hairstyle apparently is inspired by Uganda. She said she picked this from the Ugandan women. I read that up somewhere. I don't know. What do you think about this look?
It must be a hair extension, no? They must have added a hair extension, because she's been really sort of publicizing her hairstylist, who's a guy, actually. So they're obviously a dynamic duo together. This is this look, I think, has come out of a period where we've seen Lupita kind of win the Oscar, and then her fashion was looking a little dodgy for a minute there. And here she is at the Cannes Film Festival in Gucci, wearing chopard diamonds. So this is a very expensive outfit, plunging, emerald tones, old Hollywood glamour, which is always a winner. When you go classic, it always works for you, and this is a classic old Hollywood style silhouette. I mean, it's unanimous. Everybody loves this look. She looks great. That color looks amazing on her skin tone. I would say I don't really like that tiara in her hair. Like, I thought it was one piece too many, because I feel like her dress is already embellished. But if I say one bad thing about Lupita, I'll probably get murdered on Twitter.
Right. And Robert, do you like this look on Lupita?
Well, then I'm about to get murdered.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, Annabella said all the superlatives, the expenses and all that. Something expensive does not guarantee good. As expensive as it may look, but it doesn't look good at all. I don't like.
Why not?
Because if you have been blessed with a good body structure, you want to do everything in your capacity to make sure whatever you wear complements it. For me, it could be the most expensive thing, but it does not even shake a bone in my body.
Wow.
Ian, I know you're about to kill me.
So you think it's wearing her? You think it's not quite doing anything for her?
No, it's not helping her.
Okay.
Let's put it this way, if it was not Lupita, just a common girl walking down the streets or in the runway, people would murder that dress. But her brand can make anything bad look good.
Really?
Yes.
I want to get Ian's thoughts on that. Ian, do you agree, disagree?
Absolutely. I do not agree with him at all. I think she looks beautiful. It's a change. You don't have to have the body clinging to show a beautiful body.
And the change is not always good.
No, this is really, really good. Especially with that Marilyn Monroe 12 thing. Come on.
I know, I'm confused.
I love it.
Okay, Ian loves this. And Carol, of course, what are your thoughts?
Well, the Cannes Film Festival was not always known for having red carpet glamour. That's something that started when A-list celebrities started attending it. So when it comes to the hierarchy of events that you would expect glamour to be in, it was never really on the list until recently, because it was mostly a business event. You know, you go there for about 2 weeks, you meet distributors, you promote your film. It's about money. So when you see someone dressing like this, they're not just doing it to catch attention of the world, you're also doing it to promote your business. So you want people to notice you so that they're aware that you're there, because you know how to, your business service. So she could be there in the capacity of a director or an actress. So when you're wearing that look and you're looking expensive, you're all about the money. So it's not about all these things that Robert is thinking about, sex appeal. In fact, Cannes usually has a more interesting and more creative red carpet than all the other film events. So for me, I think this is a winning look.
And what
for business?
Gucci.
Yeah.
For business.
Yes.
We're here to discuss fashion.
Well, what are your thoughts? The hashtag.
The business of fashion.
You are dressed by the way you're dressed.
I wonder where we've heard that.
You know?
Yeah, I think she looks great. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. What do you think? Maybe some of you agree with Robert. Let us know. Use the hashtag Fashion Watch. And next is very interesting, actually. Jaw dropping.
Sorry.
This is Radio and Weasel in concert. So this. Wow, Robert.
Yes, Robert loves it.
For me,
you have a beautiful body like them. You need to hold them properly.
No.
Robert loves it. No, I want to know who designed this, who styled these guys. I really want to know.
First and foremost, whoever designed this for them should be locked up in a room. Secondly, this is taking your celebrity status a bit too far. It doesn't mean that because you're a celebrity, you have the license to just do some things that almost look absolutely ridiculous.
Do you know the red one started off with a jacket as well?
I mean, it
was a whole suit.
It was a 4-piece suit.
Whether it was full, 10-piece, whatever, it's absolutely atrocious. It looks bad. It looks out of place. They should...
Oh, there you go. Wow.
It looks like a man. This is a man, right?
Yeah.
He is not sure. He's somewhere in between.
And that's fuchsia or pink, or did it have... Well, okay.
What happens? This is a case of what we saw last week. The J-Lo's dressing in almost half-naked outfits. It's sometimes your celebrity status can get to your head and you think you can absolutely do anything. This is not to be celebrated at all. Ian, do you agree with me this time?
Annabelle, I noticed you're extremely quiet.
I mean, he's so passionate about it.
I know. What can you say, really?
What can I say?
Like, it's never that serious.
It's never that serious.
Okay.
It's just fashion.
Some water, please.
This is actually so ridiculous, I thought it was photoshopped. I still am in doubt if this is a real picture. Has it been authenticated?
We have no idea how
yes, it is
this
actually
could have
real.
possibly happened.
It's actually real.
Okay.
It's creating a buzz in Ugandan media.
I mean, I love a skirt on a man. I think many people noted that. I like a longer hemline on a man. I like a, you know, like I do a tunic on a man. But I think this interpretation is absolutely clownish. I still think it's Photoshop, and that's really all I have to say.
Carol, I don't know. Does the black look better than the pink or fuchsia?
Actually,
or
none of them look
color
better because it's exactly the same cut. Here's the thing, and I cannot believe this was about to come out of my mouth. But when men usually wear skirts, they tend to not have this kind of silhouette. It tends to be more like a plain apron, so it almost looks playful, and you just know it's a skirt. It's like they're mocking you and they're just wearing it in your face. There's actually a hashtag on Instagram by the Robert called Real Men Wear Skirts.
Real Men Wear Skirts?
I kid you, I cannot make this up. So I think this is performance art, yes, but for me, it stays on the stage, and that's pretty much it.
Real men wear skirts.
There is actually
and
a
these
hashtag on
skirts
Instagram,
actually have pleats on them. Ian, what do you think? You've been in this industry a long time, so maybe we're being unfair. Maybe this is what you guys as judges look for.
This is atrocious. This is absolutely atrocious. They look ridiculous, if nothing less.
And real men don't wear skirts.
Really ridiculous.
Okay. Pose for effect. I had to catch that. I just had to catch that expression in Ian's face. So the hashtag is Fashion Watch. What do you think about Radio and Weasel's look? We'd like to know. And this next guy, we're going to call him the Muscle Man, because this is Willis Rambura's friend.
Oh my goodness.
Willis, forgive me, but this actually caught my attention. I don't know if he's your friend. I don't know if you guys hang out. I don't know where you got this. But I got this from you. So this guy is obviously in very good shape. So this is taking slim fits to a whole new level. And Robert, since you're a fan of all...
He's got a good body, yes. We're back to it, Robert. He's got a good body. He's showing it off.
What the guy has done, maybe he was moving houses, found out some clothes he had 10 years ago. This is not fashionable at all. He, of course, works out. So he should have worn fitting clothes, but not small. In fact, there's a very thin line between fitting and small. Please take it. This, give your small brother back his clothes.
Yeah.
It actually, how does it even work? Willis Robo, if this is your friend, please have a chat with him over coffee. But if he gets there, because by the time you're walking 10 steps, that river is torn.
I don't even know if you can sit.
You can't. You
made
can't
out of
like
stretchy
that.
material.
You have a well-toned body, you work out, just get things that complement your body.
Right.
This looks absolutely not good for the eyes at all.
And now that, Annabelle, guys are doing a lot of these slim-fitting pants and shirts and what have you, what should they look out for? Do these clothes even have stretch in them? I don't know. But I mean, what should guys look out for if they want to achieve this bob effect, where you have all these... Yeah, there is a bob effect. Ooh,
I mean, it's a bob effect.
Yeah, I think even Bob will, and that's the highest compliment, the bob effect.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I think even Bob will tell you that it all comes down to having things bespoke and made for your body.
Okay.
Don't buy things off the rack, especially if it's a suit. If you're built or if you're slim, a tailor will customize that suit to fit your body. And don't feel that because you work out that your muscles will only, or your fitness will only show when you're wearing skin-tight clothing. Because when you work out and you have a well-tailored suit, all the ladies will still see that that your muscles are on fleek and that you look great. You know what I mean? So just keep it professional. Don't dress like a child. Go to a professional tailor. Hire somebody to dress you like an adult.
Okay, and Carol, of course, I've noticed, particularly our West African brothers prefer to have the ankle. What's the word? The length of the pants. It's just right at the ankle. I don't see a lot of our Kenyan guys doing that, but I've seen a lot of the West African guys doing that. I mean, at events and whatever. So I suppose this is what this guy was trying to pull off. But if somebody wants to do that sort of pant that just sits right on your ankle, how to pull off that look?
Well, first of all, it depends on who you are. Everybody doesn't look good in a pair of slim fit pants. So you just acknowledge that. If you're lean, it looks good on you. If you're muscular like him, probably go for a regular fit. And then if you find something that is bespoke, it will fit you almost like it's a slim fit pant. Or you can get something that is tapered, so it gets smaller as it gets towards your ankle, but it doesn't mean that it is a skinny kind of fit. So again, you have to find, fit is king, and you have to find the right fabric, and you have to find the right length, because just because it's trendy doesn't mean it's for you. Yeah.
Okay, Ian, your thoughts?
It's called slim fit. The word slim, he is nowhere near slim.
True.
So if you're that big, forget about slim.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, I suppose the same applies to skinny jeans.
Yes, you have to be skinny to wear them.
Yeah.
Can't have somebody huge wearing skinny jeans.
And
call them fat jeans or call them tights. Or call them tights. Just keep off them.
Come down here. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's not that serious.
And the next event is the Afro-Jazz Fusion. This was held at the Black Diamond. These girls chose a casual look. And Robert, you're the one that's all about covering up and, sort of not showing too much skin. So what do you think about what they chose to wear?
Allow me to discuss the plus-size lady. She looks absolutely fantastic. And she's dressed her body extremely well. As opposed to some who want to show everything and then it comes out not very good. So she's dressed her body very, very well. Even they say a photo or pictures is like 1,000 words. She looks very confident within herself. She's not trying too hard because she knows she's done it well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Annabelle has always spoken about jeans and nighttime events and the fact that Kenyan girls will just step out in jeans. And she doesn't like that. Annabelle, what do you think?
No, I don't like it at all, Lillian. I think girls need to step up their efforts. Even if it's a casual night at Black Diamond, don't throw on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. Try a little bit harder. And if you're gonna, if you must wear the jeans, at least pair it with a nice pair of heels, because that's what dresses up a skinny pant. The lady on the right, I mean, she looks great. Like Bob said, confidence is key. So when you look so comfortable in your skin, really you can't be faulted. She looks really great, the lady on the right.
Great. And Carol, what do you think about this look?
Well, I actually love the jeans. In fact, in this picture, it disputes what Ian says about plus-size women not being able to wear something skinny. She looks great because she's wearing it. And I love the jeans. It's like a throwback to the 90s. You know, it's like hip-hop. You go to the club and you're busting a move. I absolutely love that look from head to toe, because women always try so hard to be sexy. And sometimes it doesn't work. And then when you're in the dance floor and you want to dance, it doesn't work either. I actually love her look from head to toe. The cap, I like everything about it. The plus-size lady, I love her look as well. I think what she should do, though, just to amp up her look, to give it more of a polished factor is to get a bolder lip color, something that pops like a bright red, and to probably do her eyebrows, just to give her face that kind of clean, polished, grown-up look. Yeah.
So, Ian, you're taking a girl out, you know, on a date, and she shows up in jeans and sneakers and a cap. You know, what's going on there? What do you think? Do you like it?
It depends on where we're going. But if we're going out properly, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, that's because you're going to be sitting and she's going to be dancing. If she's going to be dancing, she can dress like that.
No, Carol, you can dance looking cute. Come on now.
That looks cute.
When you go for a date, that's when you call yourself and say hello.
This is not a date. She's out with her girlfriend.
No, she's just asked me if I'm taking her out. If she's with her girlfriend, that's fine, but not with me.
All right.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know about jeans and clubs and, you know, just the fact that your date will be looking at the other girl in her LBD, you know, just walking across, and you're thinking, why did I wear jeans? But what do you think? The hashtag is Fashion Watch. So what next was happening? This is, of course, the same event, and see what that girl chose to wear, which is precisely, I think, Annabelle's point. These ladies are at the same event. They are at the same event, but she chose to wear that. Carol, your response?
Well, it's still Black Diamond. It's still a dance club. It still applies. It depends on what your agenda is. If you're going there to club and to party and to dance, then it's different. You dress according to what you're going to do inside the club. So if you're going to, you know, if you're there and you're hanging out with your date like she is, you know, like Ian was, then she can dress like that. You know, it's fine. It works for them. So, you know, it's great. She can't dance much in what she's wearing. Those heels, she really can't do much with it. It's a look that you go there to look pretty and to be seen and to be noticed. That's it.
Okay, yeah. And Robert, about the guy and just his choice of, you know, how he's just paired the khakis with the jacket and the shirt.
If I'm not wrong, I think he was one of the judges in Miss Kenya when I was emceeing it, and he's one of the sharpest dressers that I know. I like the combination, to be honest, but allow me please to do my favorite thing, to deal with the pose. Now, when it comes to a pose, it's okay, just give it time. The man is the one who should take the position of authority. So it is the woman who should be leaning on to the man, and the man to say, I got you covered. Now the man is leaning on to the woman, and she looks more assured. So it should be the other way around. Dressing perfect, the lady is very dressed very well, but it's just the pose. It doesn't instill confidence in the lady. If danger was to come up there, you'd look to the woman by looking at the photo to save the day.
You don't think it was just a moment of him feeling vulnerable and in love, and then it was captured on camera?
Oh, no. Vulnerability doesn't come in public like this.
Oh, good Lord.
No, I refuse.
No, I do agree with Robert. He looks like he's coming on too forceful. Okay, it's one way. It's not two ways.
Thank you. Dressing, he is
She's
A1.
just standing there like, okay, and he's there. Come closer, come closer.
But he's dressing.
Forcing himself on.
If he's a guy I'm talking about, he's always on point with his dressing. I just have a problem with the pose.
And then again, yeah, a lesson from that, and just how Kenyan the Kenyan paparazzi is just all up in your business at events. You don't even have time to organize yourself and just sort of, you know, strike that killer pose.
That is why it is important to have this thing of being calm under pressure. Because when there are too many cameras clicking, you might lose yourself, and they get that one bad photo that will kill your brand for the rest of your life.
Will show.
Exactly.
Like
so always know how to act calm under pressure.
Yeah, don't act surprised.
Yes.
So the designer of the day is Kezia of Ezia Designs. Sorry. Let's take a look at some of her work. Kezia, thank you so much for joining us on the Fashion Watch.
Thank you, Lilian.
Okay, and let's take a look at Kezia's pieces on the runway. Excellent. And those are Kezia's designs. Kezia, tell us about your work. Of course, we see a lot of African prints going on here, but the last piece, of course, a little bit more elegant, a little bit more of an evening statement gown there. Tell us about your designs and what has inspired your style.
Okay. Kezia's design has been a love for fashion ever since I was a small girl. And for me, design always began when I was young. I used to sketch a lot until I got to university, when I was tasked to actually come up with a business plan for my marketing class. So that's when Kezia Design was born in 2009. And I've been designing for friends, family, and my inspiration is brought out of the African people, the African person. You'll find that a lot of African people have got different stories behind them. Like, let's take the African woman, for example. She's curvaceous, she wants to have fun, she's a mother, she wants functionality in whatever she wears. So in each one of these designs tells a story behind it. So it can be from the African look to the evening look, and to just simple black.
Excellent. And I like that you brought up functionality, because a lot of the feedback that we get on the show is that a lot of the designers that we showcase here bring pieces on board that just don't quite look functional, that you couldn't, that the people can't quite wear. That look good on models, but that if I was to wear, you know, yeah. So let me start with Annabelle. Annabelle, a critique of Kezia's designs. What do you think?
Yeah, what you said about functionality, Lils, I think you hit it on the head. Kezia, well done. I'm usually pretty critical of the designers that come here. I actually feel bad how critical I am. But in this case, I think that you're showing, you know, some level of maturity. You have created and presented to us a collection that I think is actually something that somebody could pick up the phone and order from you tomorrow. So well done. I like the fact that you have created, like you said, functional clothes. But there's an attention to detail that I think is really the most important thing, because all the silhouettes are wearable and functional, but if you look closely, there are little details that make them, you know, standout pieces. I'm going to cite the first piece, the yellow tribal print. It's an A-line skirt, very forgiving to many body types, but I love the fact that the detail is underneath the dress, in the structure of the dress, and you've added tulle, and it's made it a really full skirt that adds so much drama. You know, it's elegant, it's functional, it's wearable. I love it. Well done.
Yeah. Robert, your thought?
10 over 10. Why? I'm a sucker for good outfits, still respectable. None of them would walk into an office and be uneasy. And then if there's an afternoon out with having fun with the office people, it still looks good. And I must commend you that when you speak, there's nothing as good as someone who's a designer also speaking so well that in a corporate, if in a boardroom, if you have to go sell your idea, they would buy it. I want to say something about the gentleman. I love the confidence in that young man. He's 7'10" or something. He has poise. There's something. He speaks without opening his mouth. And the girls, perfect. I would give you.
I'm curious about the pants. Did you design the pants as well, or did you just?
It's the complete look.
Okay, it's the complete look.
And the shoe.
And the shoes as well?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Carol, what are your thoughts on Kezia designs?
Well, I love it. I love it, love it. I mean, it's getting more professional as we see more designers coming on board. What I love most is that your look is, well, expandable, for lack of a better term. You can be a size 0 or a size 24, and you could still wear one of these designs. Yeah. So that is one aspect of functionality that, you know, it actually has a function. You know, it's not just that you're saying it because it's something that sounds good. And then the other thing about this outfit is that it's classic shape. So you're not tied to a trend, and you're not limited to trying to sell something specific to a specific person. So you can stock your store with all of these outfits and they would all still sell. You know, so that's you know, you've done a good job.
Thank you.
So keep it up. Yeah.
And finally, Ian.
I love it because any woman watching, whether she's conservative or she's daring, she will find something that she can wear here. It doesn't matter what kind of woman you are, you will find something just among these ones. Yes.
Okay. And Kezia, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and in Instagram is _EZIAH, Kezia. On Facebook is Kezia Designs, or you can actually visit our shop at K-Rep Center behind at Wood Avenue. There's some apartments there.
Okay.
Shop there.
All right, so that is Kezia for you. Of course, her designs, once again, as always, on the Fashion Watch, getting a critique from the Fashion Watch panel, but then this particular designs by Kezia, of course, getting a big a nod from the panel. So they believe that your designs are excellent, and good job, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you want to showcase your work on the Fashion Watch? Let us know. Use the hashtag Fashion Watch, and you could be the next designer sharing a seat right here with the Fashion Watch panel. That's all the time we had. Thanks so much for watching. But before we close, we want to know our models. We want to know who they are. Introduce them to us.
Okay, the first look is being worn by Kezia Omodo. Yeah. The second look is being worn by Anne. The third look is being worn by Esther. The fourth by Lorna, and the fifth by Calvin.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. You did an excellent job on the runway, and let's take your tweets, guys. Lupita does not look good in that dress. I agree with Burale. Okay, Radio and Weasel, no, and all types of no. They look ridiculous. This is Liz at Kennedy in Jagona. Fashion Watch, I think men need an education on how to A, buy slim pants, and B, how to wear them. Wear them like our model in studio. Kezia's fashion is on top. That's what I would love to see my wife dressed in every day. This is Max Dunn. Thank you. Keep your tweets coming. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely evening, and catch us again same time next week. Good night.